On the fourth day of Vlogmas, what does Sandy Mom have for you? It's very hard to sing because I think I broke a rib. It feels just like when I broke my ribs, so I will try my best. Ag eglite, six Geister trugen es. Oh, well, that was hard. So, do you have your Christmas trees up yet? I do not. I wanted to get to Dollar Tree and get either another one of those little cheap, well, they're not dollar anymore, $1.25 tree, to put it together with our $1.25 tree, or else I've seen people haul packs of, it's like garland, but it's like a cheap dollar store tree. But I haven't been able to go because of the weather, because of the windshield. So, no tree up yet, which I'm disappointed in myself because I like to look at the lights. We have the tree from last year. I haven't even taken it out because usually the trees that come with lights, they don't last many years, and I don't have lights to put on, and there's no point of a tree with no lights and no ornaments because, well, you can just imagine what, sorry, my hair went right in my eyeball. I was blown away. You can just imagine what a monster could do to ornaments. That was done. But anyhow, on to a happier topic. The fourth day of Vlogmas. So, do you have your tree up? And what, oh no, before I ask this, that's right, I forgot. Oops, too ahead of time. I really need a script. Anyhow, I was going to tell you about the wacky weather we had today. Within, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes, we had rain, thunder, lightning, hail. I don't know if we had snow because the rain you could hear, the thunder you could hear, the lightning you could see, the hail you could hear, but the curtains were closed, so I couldn't see if it snowed. It probably did. Who knows? Like I said, in the matter of 10 to 15 minutes. Crazy times. I don't know. You know, I think they should fire the weathermen because they didn't predict that for our area, but we got it. So that's a lot of money they're paying someone who can't predict the weather. But anyhow, that's just a joke, okay? Don't attack me. Anyhow, so I was going to say keep your eyes out for, if you've been around, you remember Roxanne the Risky Reporter. I hear she's coming out during Vlogmas in a short, so be looking for her. That reminded me when I was talking about the weather. She's a weather reporter who comes on my channel sometimes. Okay, now I can ask the question. So, what is your favorite Christmas movie, if you have one? There's so many. So hard to choose. I was thinking about the Christmas movies and I thought, what's my favorite one? And I think the most favorite one has to be It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. It's just such a beautiful, well, it's sad kind of. I won't tell you in case you haven't watched it, but I can't imagine anyone who hasn't watched it. It's sad. And it leads me to a topic that I want to talk about, which could happen around holiday time. Oh, before I forget also, the Christmas shoes. Shoes or shoe? Shoes, I think. I was looking for it on YouTube because I wanted to watch it with my son, but I thought, no, my rib hurts so much that would make me cry for sure. But you have to pay for it to watch it. But anyhow, that's okay. I can't afford it, which is okay because I don't think my whatever hurts on my side, which I had a broken rib once, and it feels very similar. But anyhow, the movie It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. It's about someone that just gets really, just, I don't know, things are going wrong or things aren't right or you miss someone or, now I'm going on talking beyond the story. But, at Christmas time, obviously, or any holiday, my lips are so dry, so I can't even reach to pause the phone, so I'm going to have a sip of water. Agua, I think, in Spanish. Udens in my language, and that wasn't enough. But anyhow, what can happen this time of year is, you know, you miss a loved one that isn't here. Maybe they're far away. Maybe they're not here because they're gone. I hate to say the P word, but I hate to say the D word. So they're not any longer on the earth. Let's just say that. Or like I say, maybe family's far away, or, you know, someone walks out of your life and turns your world upside down, or whatever can make you, not you, your situation different. Yeah, I think it is, because, you know, when you lose a loved one, or you know, loved ones are too far away, or, you know, I don't know, your house gets taken away, your power gets shut up. I don't know, I can give you a whole list, you know, but let's not depress everyone out there. But if you get like a sad thought, like, I'm trying to think, what example could I give? Well, I guess this awful year we've had, right? I'm thinking of doing a year in review, and I wish I had a computer, because then I could do something nice with, you know, music and all that, and mine will just be talking, because I can't piece together my, you know, I'd like to do, like, I've seen other YouTubers do the year in review, and you piece together little parts of videos, and I can't do that on this phone. It's lucky the phone's still working. But anyhow, when you think, also, you know, around New Year's probably too, you know, they're always like out with the old and with the new, and I always say, you know, it's just another day. It truly is. I mean, you know, people, I'll talk about that in my New Year's video. Anyhow, so if you start thinking about whatever makes you sad, instead of letting it, you know, take over your mood, your feeling, to not make it feel like you feel depressed. I've not been depressed, but I've had a lot of friends who get depressed, and I know it must be horrible. I know they don't want to talk on the phone. All they want to do is sleep. It's terrible. But I was thinking, when you start feeling that way, where you feel some, whatever thought could pull you into the black hole of depression, think about, if it's someone, say, that's, you know, lives far, and they're going to come for the holidays. So just think about, you know, maybe it's June and you had this thought, and, you know, you miss them so much, but just think, you will get to see them. Yes, of course, something can happen. I know bad thoughts come in our heads, but, you know, don't think of that. Just try to think positive and look forward to it. And then the people that are gone, that are no longer on this earth, that, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. That's really sad. And this year is, you know, what my son and I have gone through. And, you know, I had you pray for a YouTuber who I watch, who's gone, and now the husband's left with 2 small kids. And the year before, I lost many friends to cancer. So, you know, those are sad thoughts. And, you know, usually at Christmas, because you're supposed to be with family and friends. But just think of the memories. Turn it around, the thought that could bring you really down, turn it into gratitude. And I know gratitude's a big thing on YouTube, and some people just have channels about that. I was actually thinking to do a series on gratitude, but I don't know. I'm just barely able to do any videos as it is. But anyhow, back to what I was saying. Turn it around to gratitude with what you had. You know, I think of my mom, both moms, the one who gave birth to me and my mom who raised me, her sister. You know, I'm grateful for the time I had with her. You know, it's not as long as she wanted or I wanted, but just be grateful. And, you know, you may say you didn't have a good relationship maybe with your mom, if we're using mom as an example, but you know what? Your mom gave you life, and you're living because of your mom. So be grateful for that. If that's a little bit of gratitude you have, be grateful for that. And the other way around, if you still have your parents, for God's sakes, be grateful. Call them, Be there for them. Give them an extra hug and kiss, because, gosh, I wish I had any of my parents. I don't. I have nobody. And it's sad, you know, but I just think back of the memories. I just have an old album with pictures when I was little, and there's not many. There are more pictures of my mom with people I don't even know, but I just think back and grateful that she got to be alive to see all my kids and meet all my children. You know, she would have loved to see Paulie grow up. She always called him the little professor, because when he was young he had to get glasses and he looked like a professor, and he was always talking like he could talk with adults. Just, it was like me. I could just hold a conversation with adults at a very young age, and so could he. And she always called him the little professor. And she always said she wanted to see her grandkids grow up and get married and whatever, and you know, she didn't get to do that. So instead of dwelling on what she couldn't, I think of what she could. And I feel so grateful because she got to see all of them born, and she was there. And I think it was shortly after Polly that she got sick. But, you know, thank God she was still here with Polly, because he was in the NICU. And, you know, yes, she loved her work. But when she, you know, as soon as she got away, I ran up to the NICU and spent as much time as I could. And without her, I don't know if that would have been able to happen. But it's sad that, you know, she can't be here for that. And the mom that gave life to me, you know, was not here for any of my children. She died when I was 15 years old. I found her dead on the kitchen floor, and, you know, just even saying that, the memory comes back. I mean, something like that, I can't, you know, you can't forget. But, you know, it's long ago, and many good things have happened since then. Of course, this year is a horrible year, and just got to make it the best I can, and that's what I try to do. But now I don't remember, did I ask you your favorite movie? That was a thing I wanted to ask for this video. Probably no one will comment, and yeah, it does bother me, because I take the time. I can barely breathe, and I'm taking the time to do these videos. But of course, you know, that's my choice, and your choice is if you don't want to comment. But I'd be interested to know, what is your favorite Christmas movie, if you have one? I think I said this already. Oh, well, I'm saying it again. And I think I said mine was It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, I started talking about the Christmas shoes. So if you have one, or maybe more than one. I remember one of my kids had a favorite movie. It was with a, I don't think I can say this word on here, but it's one of the amendments. You have the right to bear something. It was about that. A kid who got, I think it was that. It was that or a slingshot. Now I don't remember. But I remember he always loved that movie. If you know what it's called, let me know. I can't think of it. Every year he wanted to watch it, and I couldn't stand that movie. But I watched it. I did a lot of things with my kids that, you know, didn't interest me. I wasn't like, basketball was my jam. But the other sports, but I did for my kids, you know, and I would watch these movies that I didn't like, and that was one I didn't like. And like I said, it was either that or a slingshot. I can't remember. No, it was The Thing to Bear Arms, I think. I don't know. If anyone knows what movie I'm talking about, let me know. But anyhow, if you have a favorite Christmas movie, let me know. So for now, I hope you're doing okay. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share our channel. Be kind to people you don't know what they're going through. Pay it forward if you can, and be the reason someone smiles today, all through the year, but especially during the holidays, because it can be a lonely time. Thanks for watching. Bye.